How are ya? It's Michelle Tennant Nicholson, and this is fast food from the farmer's market. And you know what, everyone? I know that you've been with me since January 2011, and I started doing the farmer's market cooking demos because I'm actually going organic to lose the weight that I've been unable to lose my entire life. And it's working. But I just wanted you to know that for my YouTube channel, I got a website address so that you can easily remember it. And it's now Fast Food from the Farmer's Market. Yay! And I've gotten really excited about sharing with you what I do in my kitchen. And, you know, I just finished my 5-mile run in the backyard, half walking, because I'm not where I used to be. And I was going to come in and have some lunch, and I thought, well, I'll just put the camera on and show you what we're doing for ranch dressing. So as you know, this year I watched Food Inc. and Fast Food Nation, and last year my husband and I watched King Corn. And as a result of watching those 3 movies, I highly recommend that you watch those movies. We've really altered our food and our family and friends with their eating, and through the YouTube and other internet sites, we're actually impacting, hopefully, what you're eating as well. We are finding it's very hard to find salad dressing that's really good. I do like Paul Newman's generally, and then also Annie's organic, but even you know, they're either too expensive or they've got some ingredients that I don't care for. So I said to him, I said, let me try this week and try to figure out, because he doesn't like vinaigrette at all, like no vinegar. He is, if I put vinegar in a dressing, he flips out. So I said, let me try to figure out a creamy dressing. And I said, you know, he usually likes Caesars or ranches. I said, let me see if I can do a ranch. And we did this, and we love it. So I'm going to share it with you. I did do some research online. I didn't like all their, because they were calling for sour cream and stuff like that. So what I used instead was Greek yogurt. Okay, and this is the organic Greek yogurt. There's all kinds of yogurt. Just make sure you get the plain, okay? And I'm going to just go ahead and demonstrate what we're doing here. Remember, these are the Yum Yum dishes that I'm using for portion control. I also use them for cooking. And plus, they're cute on camera, aren't they? So we're going to do a ½ cup of Greek yogurt, okay? Okay. Then we're going to do a cup of mayonnaise. Now, I use also this is a Spectrum brand, and it's organic mayonnaise made with cage-free eggs. Okay, I like to buy consciously and support companies that are actually making a difference in our health. So please, I encourage you to do the same, even if it is a little more expensive. On occasion, I will buy Paul Newman and Annie's Organics. I will not buy anything that has high fructose corn syrup in it. And I for sure won't buy something that I don't know, I can't pronounce it. Okay, so that's a ½ cup of Greek yogurt and a cup of mayonnaise. Now, I had a bunch of these little bags of, they're just seasonings. You know, you'll have them maybe in a, not in a bag, but you might have them in a little bottle or something. But here's what's in this, okay? So I'll just tell you. And I'll also put it in the description of the video too. Okay. It calls for a ½ teaspoon of dried chives. I didn't have the chives the first time I tried it, so I used kelp instead. So you can use kelp or chives or both if you want. But anyway, it was a ½ teaspoon of dried chives, a ½ teaspoon of dried parsley, a ½ teaspoon of dried dill weed, and then you get, that's all a ½ teaspoon, then you go down to a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder, and then an 1/8 of salt and ground pepper. But I went ahead and did, I like a little more than an 1/8, and instead of, I used really coarsely chopped black pepper. It was just basically cracked, and then I used this, I don't know if I'm saying it right, it's Herbamare organic herb seasoning salt. I love this stuff, and it's got other stuff, so it's not just salt. It's got some other things that are good there too. But that's what I used, okay? And so you can see it's in there, and I'm going to put this into the Greek yogurt and the mayonnaise. And y'all, that is it. That's it. And we did a cost analysis last night. My husband and I did our grocery shopping Friday night. Yes, we are partiers. What happens when you're 40 years old? You start to just want to go home. We went grocery shopping and came home. So then I'm just going to stir this up. If you want to use a whisk or something like that, that's fine too, but you don't have to. And you'll look and see, you know, that looks just like regular ranch dressing. It smells like ranch dressing, and most of all, it tastes divine. Nobody would not, you know, the only thing about it is that it's got a really rich flavor because of the Greek yogurt. I'm just going to do a little bit here. You know, and it's even better in a few days when all of the seasonings come together. So that's it. It's really easy. And when we did our analysis last night at the grocery store, for the same cost, even with the organic product, we can have double the amount of dressing. And you know, when I started using this instead of I like to have wet sandwiches, like a bunch of mayo on my, it's not always healthy to have a bunch of mayo, and I just stopped buying the light mayo because of the toxins I just don't buy any more of the diet foods. You know, I just go ahead and get the real food. So you know, by including the Greek yogurt, you're actually getting more protein and then half the calories because the mayonnaise can be so caloric, okay? Now, what I'm going to do to save this, as you know, I use mason jars. I started doing that so that you don't have all that plastic and stuff, you know. Just go ahead and put it in your mason jars. And then I'm going to use some masking tape. Hi, kitties. My kitty's 20 years old. She's not always feeling very great. And by the way, thank you that a lot of you, somebody sent me some cat recipes for food and whatever to have her feel better, and I really appreciate that. So thank you very much. She's 20, 21 now, so you know, she's just hanging in there. But anyway, back to this. And so then I put masking tape on here, and then I'll write with a permanent marker today's date. And it's a rule at our house that we use everything in the refrigerator. We use everything in the refrigerator within 2 weeks. We either eat it, freeze it, or throw it away within 2 weeks. And by having the food labeled, then you can really avoid getting sick from your fresh food, which is something that, you know, since it doesn't have any pesticides or any preservatives in there, then you're going to have to really watch that you use your food in a timely fashion. So I hope this has been helpful. Let me know what you think of ranch dressing, and we love it, and I'll be sure to post some more cooking demonstrations like this, and also feel free to contact me and let me know if you want me to research something and cook it, okay? Thanks.